Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. When news broke that Jonathan Jackson was returning to General Hospital as Lucky, folks excitedly began begging for details, which were few and far between. Now, it turns out that he'll be back on our screens on Friday, August 23. And this won't just be a quick hit visit when I came back in 2015. He tells TV Insider that was just for a few episodes to help facilitate the exit of his TV dad, Tony Geary, ex-Luke. This is back in a substantial, real way, which I'm excited about. So what has Lucky been up to since last we caught up with the much-missed son of Luke and Laura? Well, he's been away for almost a decade, teases the actor. So I would say that the reasons for him being away and what he's been up to are revealed. He hasn't just been sitting in an apartment writing his novel. He's been up to stuff. So what was it like being back on set? I have a great deal of respect for the show and for everyone involved, he says. As for the amount of material that they managed to crank through on a daily basis, that, he says, is just mind-boggling. So I'm just very focused, and I want to try to do the best work that I can. Perhaps not surprisingly, especially to those of us who've heard rumors of Lucky's metaphorical resurrection for years, Jackson's return has been in the work for ages. It was one of those things that almost happened a few other times over the last however many years, he says, explaining that he'd had conversations with executive producer Frank Valentini at various points. It just never quite made sense for any of us. This time around, thankfully, it all lined up. For longtime fans of General Hospital GH, the return of Jonathan Jackson as Lucky Spencer feels like a moment of magic. As a beloved actor who began his journey on the soap in 1993 at just 11 years old, Jackson's portrayal of Luke and Laura's son quickly became iconic. His emotional depth, charisma, and intense portrayals won him 5 Daytime Emmy Awards, solidifying his place in soap opera history. But as with all things in life, characters sometimes drift away, leaving behind a trail of untied storylines, unresolved relationships, and unanswered questions. Now, after a long absence, rumors swirl that Jackson is making his grand return to Port Charles, and the question arises, why now? One of the key reasons fans are speculating about Jackson's return is the emotional weight of legacy. Lucky Spencer is not just any character. He is the child of 2 of the most famous soap opera figures of all time, Luke and Laura, with Anthony Geary, Luke Spencer. Having retired from the show in 2015, the Spencer legacy feels somewhat incomplete. While Geary has been off-screen, his absence has left an undeniable void. Jackson's return could be a way to fill that gap, bringing Lucky back to the forefront of GH storytelling and reminding fans of the pivotal role the Spencer family has played. Lucky's character holds rich history and depth, having been through emotional highs and lows, from his teenage romance with Elizabeth Weber to the heartbreaking loss of his child. His return could reintroduce some of these complex dynamics. It might explore unresolved tensions, rekindle past relationships, and add fresh layers to Port Charles' tapestry. One significant plotline that could explain Jonathan Jackson's return is the unfolding saga surrounding the Cassadines and the Spencer family's never-ending rivalry. With the return of iconic villains like Victor Cassadine and constant shifts in power dynamics within Port Charles, Lucky's involvement makes sense. His unique position as a Spencer would add a personal layer to any conflict that involves his family's historical enemies. Moreover, Lucky's return could offer a chance to resolve his relationship with Elizabeth Weber, his on and off love interest for years. The two share a deep, tangled history, marked by love, betrayal, and tragedy. Elizabeth's recent storylines involving her son and family crisis might signal a point of reconnection for the pair. Fans have long waited for closure or perhaps rekindled romance between these 2 characters. No soap opera thrives without its fans, and General Hospital fans have always been vocal about their love for Jonathan Jackson and his portrayal of Lucky. Over the years, fan campaigns, social media posts, and petitions have popped up urging Jackson's return. GH is no stranger to listening to its audience, and in this case, the fans may have won out. With a built-in fan base ready to welcome him with open arms, Jackson's return isn't just about nostalgia. It's about invigorating the show with a fresh spark and satisfying the desires of a loyal viewership. His presence brings an air of excitement, both for those who watched him grow up on screen and for newer viewers who may not yet know the power of his acting chops. #### a fresh take on an old character. Jonathan Jackson's return also allows for the possibility of exploring new sides of Lucky. He has been away from Port Charles for years, and much can change in a character's absence. Will Lucky return as the hopeful, idealistic figure fans remember? Or will he be weighed down by unseen hardships and scars from his time away? His journey could take surprising turns, leading him into uncharted waters and new relationships. In conclusion, the return of Jonathan Jackson as Lucky Spencer is exciting for numerous reasons. Whether it's the allure of continuing the Spencer legacy, the potential for dramatic storylines involving family and enemies, or simply the joy of seeing a beloved character back on screen, Jackson's return is poised to bring fresh energy to General Hospital. Fans eagerly await the emotional roller coaster and dramatic surprises that surely lie ahead.